Yo, yo. Let me know. I mean, it's raining outside. It's raining. Yo, yo, sorry about that. Need to fix something right quick. And I get this flight on the road. Had some YouTube problems this morning. Never a dull moment trying to get this thing up. Let's go here. All right. Well, that's working. We're back in X-Plane today. I got the MCDU yesterday, which is pretty sweet. I haven't played with it. So this is gonna really be a test flight. But I was doing the cargo tour, so today I'm gonna do a passenger tour through my VA. Let me get the name of it. Let's go tours. Oh, it's called Amsterdam Wet Lease. Yeah, there you go. I haven't finished this one. I'm actually on leg 10. Started it a long time ago. It's leg 10 of 22. But all the legs fly out of EHAM Amsterdam. So today we're doing, brother. Here we go. We're doing EHAM to EDDC. Or Dresden. Everything's lagging today. Not sure why. Probably have to restart that. See if Navigraph. Okay, yeah, redoing a restart fixed it. Awesome sauce. Okay. Everything seems to be working properly. Let's get in here, start it up. I did power it on, so the MCDU was working and my FCU is working. Boom, everything's starting up. I need to get a cam so I can show this. This is awesome. Let's go external. There we go. Right. Everything's looking good. Let's go back here and let's do our tests. EU tests, cargo tests. Gotta give me a second. We've been flying Boeing the last 2 weeks. Awesome sauce. Let's get emergency lights on. What's this? Yeah, no smoking here. Let's do CVR tests. Not hearing nothing. Alright, we'll come back to that. Alright. 2 and 3. Alright, we're gonna leave fuel pumps off. We could get this to the normal, and we need nav lights on. That should do good there. Let's go to MCDU. Alright, everything's updated today, so that is good. Let's go in it. Nice, bro. I'm so excited. Let's get that in. I'm sorry, let's get request. Let's do IRS, align on ref, confirm. Get wins. Boom. Alright, let's go to flight plan. Alright. So we are on say intentions as usual, but it's not a long flight, so I'm not gonna do, I mean I could do the PDC. I just can't get the ATIS. ATIS and everything has to be normal. So let's double check. I like to keep it legit when possible. So come up here. Alright, we can do departure clearances via data. Alright, perfect. So let's just set this up. Then we'll get the clearance. So we're expecting 36 left. Oh, no, 36 center. 36 center, and we're doing the Nike 5 whiskey. Nike 5 whiskey. No transitions. Insert. Oh, okay, great. And now we're going to Dresden. And we have no arrivals selected, probably because it's so short. Yeah, because it's pretty short. So let's get the ILS 4. Alright, so we're gonna do ILS 4. No star. Revo. Riv 04. No star, no transition, right? And let's insert that. Alright. Let's look at the plan. Perfect, that's exactly what we're doing. This is so high. There you go, that's exactly what we need. Alright. Let's go to, first of all, let's hit flight plan again, so we're back. Let's hit perf. Let's go to inits. Okay, that is good. Alright, here we go. I need to make sure all this is good. Alright, block fuel is 5.2. We have that. Our zero fuel weight is 61.1. That is correct. Okay. Let's go to EFB. Let's go to weight and balance. Make sure everything is good to go. Let's reset to current. Alright, we are good. Let's go to takeoff perf. Let's reset that, compute it, and then let's get ATIS and send our PDC. Alright, 122.205. And ground is 121.560.
Oslo departure identified. Climb 5000. Departure Firefly 2109 with your level at 4,000 feet.
Not bad. I'm so excited for the MCDU.
I'm gonna maintain flight level 230 direct holes. November 844 Kilo Bravo.
122. Oh, I'm tripping. 2205.
04.
There we go.
Departing runways 36 left, 09er, 36 center. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
Mike, we have Mike.
Amsterdam Airport. Information, Mike. 1325 Zulu. Wind 030 at 15. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. View at 4700 feet. Temperature 18. Dew point 4. QNH 1021. Density altitude 100 feet.
21.
Transition level 35.
Alright, now let's go. Ground is 121.
09er, 36 center.
560.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike. Amsterdam Airport.
560. What was that? Oh yeah, my bad. I like realism, but I don't like. Messing around too much with updating everything. Alright, 121560. That is correct. 119230. 119. I'm just trying to set everything up. Alright, let's go to the MCDU. Let's go to MCDU menu. Let's go to ATSU. Let's go AOC. We have to go 1 over. Departure clearance. What gate are we at? Alright, we are at gate D95. Alright, so let's go D95. The ATIS is Mike. We're sending this to VXBT because St. Tensions isn't native, so we're using the bridge. Let me double check, make sure I'm up. Yep. BLH, my call sign was found, so I'm gonna send that. Yeah, flight plan here. Alright, that should be good. We didn't have to come back for anything else. I'm not gonna connect. We're just gonna do everything on the radio. Alright, perf. Let's go. Alright, and it's complete. Great. Don't need anything from data. Flight plan is good. We'll check this in the air. We're not gonna do second flight plan yet. That's gonna be something I usually do it sometimes, but once we start flying with faults, I used to do that, but I haven't done it with say intentions because sometimes it's a little too stressful. But I do want to fly with faults again. So let's go back to perf. Let's get our takeoff data requests. We're gonna do flex. Let's make sure that was okay. Yeah, we're gonna do flex. All right, then we got it. So let's come here. All right, 146, 146, 148, 36 center for now. Transition altitude is 300. Knew I was gonna forget something. When you're in Europe, you have to pay attention to the transition altitude. So let's go back here. I'll just check it through the DLC on the web browser. So let's go here, send transition altitude. Transition level 350. Okay, so let's get 35. Whoa, calm down. 3500 in there. Boom. All right. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got the clearance. That's kind of bumming me out. Let's go back to menu. I'll send it one time. Because I saw it came through. Let's go departure clearance. No. I gotta go over. Sorry.
Transavia 6609er, Schiphol ground, push and start approved, face northeast.
Send that again.
Push and start approved, face.
Oh, we got company message. I see. That's right.
6609er.
I remember what's up now. So let's go back here. They did. They sent it in a PDC. So, but I resent it. Sometimes if you resend it, it'll come through the DDU. So let's see if that happens. That's working, right? The DCDU, not DDU, DCDU. It'll come through here. Sometimes. But with the bridge, I forgot it comes through the regular messaging on the MCDU. But let's see what they were gonna give us. They're giving us 3-6 center. Okay, good. So I'll wait for the new one to come in. ATIS is not available yet because we're not. It only works if VATSIM is connected. Departure request status. There we go. Go back to MCDU. Alright, we got the PDC clear to DDC Nike 5W. Is that what we picked? Oh, they want us to put the Nike 5W. Let's go. Okay, so let's no wait. No, we got the Nike 5W. I'm tripping. Alright, yeah, Nike 5W's in. They want us to go up to 6,000. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Let's go 6,000 and squawk.
To Mike, request push and start.
Squawk 1,000. What? That's weird.
Ryanair, Bravo 2 Mike, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Walk 1,000, okay. And we're gonna stay on 3-6 center. Let's go. So let's accept that. Oh, I don't want to do it. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to hitting up the mouse button. I don't want to mess with the mouse anymore. I just want to do it from the hardware. Alright, so that's accepted.
Ryanair, Bravo 2 Mike.
So that means our takeoff stuff is good. We are aligned, so let's get APU on. Oh yeah, one thing I like to do. I haven't flown the A320, so my windows aren't. Let's go here. Oh man. Look at that livery. I just wish the liveries were more crisp. Go.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Definitely gonna be one of these.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. Is it still raining outside? Alright, let's go APU bleed. Let's go pumps on. Strobes auto beacon light on. External power is off. Arm doors. I'd like to turn this off. Let's get external. Oh, let me check, make sure this works. Okay, good. And let's get
Some doors are still open
ACR.
or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Things should be good now.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ready to connect. We're gonna use dual cooling today, so engine startup is faster.
Transavia 6609er, taxi to runway 36 left via A19er east, Bravo, Delta, Whiskey 5, cross runway 18 center, then Victor, Victor 4.
One thing I like about the Flight Factor is that, you know, it comes pre-installed with like a cabin crew and
So
stuff.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Runway 36 left
I totally forgot.
Alpha 19er east, Bravo, Delta, Whiskey 5, cross runway 18 center,
I
then
totally
Victor,
forgot.
Victor 4. Transavia 6609er.
We do have a cabin crew. I should have had her on. It would have been great. Let's pick someone cool. Let's get Mary Smith. She's pretty funny. Hold on.
Welcome everyone on board this Lufthansa flight 1423, flying from Amsterdam to Dresden. I'm Mary Smith, your lead flight attendant.
Alright, I'm looking for a key to give
we
her.
have Captain
I'll just
Sierra India Mike and First
I'll just let her
Officer
talk.
Chad
I'm not gonna
up
talk to her.
front. Joining me in the
It'll
cabin
be
are my
easier.
colleagues, John, Sarah, and
Alright,
Mike. We're all from England, you know, just like the weather, always a
let's
bit dodgy.
get
So the flight time is about 1 hour and 1 minute. Now let's get to the safety stuff, shall we?
Starting
First
pushback.
off,
And you may
buckle
start
your
engine.
seatbelts, yeah?
Alright,
Just
so
pull the strap
let's
across your back and click
get
it. To unbuckle, just lift the buckle.
this popped up.
Easy peasy. If the oxygen masks drop down,
I'm sorry, I
pull
did it in
one
the wrong
towards you,
order.
place it over your
Let's
nose
get
and
this
mouth,
off.
and breathe normally. Don't worry about the kids. Put yours on
Alright, once I
first,
see
then help
cooling,
them, all right?
then I could do
We've got
to
life
cool.
vests under your seats. To
Oh,
use
it's not
them, pull them
available.
out, slip it over your head,
Alright.
and pull the straps
I
tight.
can't remember to
Inflate it by
can't
pulling the
remember if
red
it tells
tabs
you
or
when
blow into the tube
it's
if you need
possible.
more air. In case of an emergency,
I know
there are
there's some
exits at
things
the
that keep
front,
you from doing
middle,
it,
and
but
back of the
alright, that's cool.
aircraft. Just follow the lights on the floor, yeah?
Alright, so let's get engine one
just
on.
sit back and relax or whatever, and we'll get you there in one piece. Oh, and after the meal service, I'll be selling stuff from the Lufthansa shop if you're interested. All right, that's it from me.
Maybe it's
Captain
not
Sierra India
required?
Mike, the cabin is ready for
I
departure.
don't mind. I guess it doesn't need it today. Is it because of the weather outside? Need to look that up. Usually there's a counter, but I know it's weather dependent, or I think it is. I guess I'm gonna have to Google that when we're up in the air. Trains up, airport's up over here.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Is available. Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Ryanair Bravo to Mike, request taxi to runway 36 left.
Be a crazy taxi.
Ryanair Bravo to Mike, taxi to runway 36 left via Alpha 5, Alpha, Quebec,
We can go
Bravo,
left or
Delta,
right, to be
Whiskey
honest, but
5,
I'm pretty sure we're
cross
gonna go
runway
left.
18 center, then Victor, Victor 4.
Let me make sure. Let's disconnect this guy.
So it's disconnected and white gas bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's get this situated. Alright, he's gone. Engines are on. We can turn all this off. Go max. Need 1. This is good. Let's go flight controls up 4. And let's get set everything to auto.
November, now current UNH 1021.
Boom. This is armed, and this is norm. I just wanna update something, to be honest. Let's go let's go here. Set this to 2. I can use it with, say, intentions. And then let's do nothing. Let's do nothing. Need to change a lot of these to do nothing. Let me make sure I don't want to miss. Yeah, let's do this. Boom. What's the next one? Same. I don't want to accidentally press that. Let's do nothing. I don't want to jettison the passengers either. Nothing. All right. So that is like that. Okay, that's good. Let's do intercom 2. All right, we're good. All right. Triple ground, Lufthansa 1423 requesting taxi to runway 36 center.
Lufthansa 1423, taxi to runway 36 center via Alpha 10, Alpha, Quebec, Alpha, Alpha 26, Whiskey 9er.
Alpha 10.
36 center, Alpha 10, Alpha, Quebec, Alpha.
Okay, we're taking it right.
6, Whiskey 9, Lufthansa 1423.
All right, takeoff config. We gotta wait on oil temperatures. Perfect. We didn't use dual engine cooling, so that is off. Taxi lights are on. This is the view I like. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do this. No. I want to save this as a view. Let's go here.
Added camera 11 to category cockpit. Cameras saved.
Alright. This a little bright. Alright, just waiting on engine 2 oil, and then we'll do another takeoff test. There was like a little period of getting accustomed to X-Plane after Microsoft. doesn't have that. I don't know. They just don't feel the same. Do our tests. Alright, takeoff config is good. Okay, that is fine. Alright, this is Quebec. Alpha 26. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is Alpha 26 I'm on. No, this is Quebec. They said Alpha 26, but this is Alpha 29, so I don't see a 26, so maybe that was oh no, there is a 26. Never mind. Or did they say Alpha 25? They say Alpha 26.
Transavia 6609er. Contact tower on 118.105. Take care.
I see it. That takes us to Whiskey 8, right? No, Whiskey 9. Oh, I see Alpha 26. Okay, I see it now. I see it. You really have to pay attention to this. The taxi wheel does it reacts to the way the ground is. It's not like this doesn't go straight, so you got to pay attention. Alright. Gonna do 2.6 right here. Oh, the next one was 2.6. I fudged. But I gotta take it right here. Oh. Definitely. Feels so realistic. Well, I don't know what it feels like in real life, but if a plane was to feel like anything, it definitely feels like that in X-Plane. Alright, cabin crew. Seats for takeoff. I just want to see if the
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Oh, that's cool.
Lufthansa 1423. Contact tower on 118.105. So long.
Switching to tower on 118.105. Lufthansa 1423. Schiphol Tower, Lufthansa 1423. Afternoon, holding short of 36 center, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 1423. Schiphol Tower. Runway 36C, wind 030 at 17. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36C, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 1423.
Alright, let's go.
030S17 clear the pickup runway 26 left, Transavia 6609.
Runway 26 left, lining up update.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray, extend upwind. I will call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
LODN 65 Whiskey, runway 26 left, wind 340 at 9, cleared for takeoff.
Austrian 2 Papa Delta, Frankfurt Tower, winds 355 at 16, runway 7 right, cleared to land.
Runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff, airline 65 Whiskey.
Transavia 6609er, contact departure on 118.08.
The Mike Fox of November Delta, ascent 3,400 feet.
Transavia 6609er.
Ooh, that was a windy takeoff, not gonna lie.
Lufthansa 1423, contact departure on 118.08.
Switching to departure on 118.08. Lufthansa 1423.
Hey, just drop the nose down first. So we get it where it needs to be.
Schiphol departure.
We'll go climb.
1423 afternoon, climbing past 1000.
Lufthansa 1423, Schiphol departure, identified, climb 2500.
Alright, 2500.
6609er, Schiphol departure, identified, climb flight level 130, direct AM 013.
2500, set.
Climbing to 2,500. Lufthansa 1423.
Climbing to flight level 130, direct Alpha Mike 013, Transavia 6609er.
Flaps 0.
Transavia 6609er, climb flight level 210. Lufthansa 1423, climb flight level 210.
Alright, PNH standard.
Charlie Papa cleared for the visual 24, maintain 90 knots. Cleared for the visual 24, maintaining 90 knots, 45 Charlie Papa. Climbing flight level 210, Lufthansa 1423. Climb flight level 180, direct EM 051. L65
M65 Whiskey, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, airline 65.
Descend, altitude 4000, turn right, heading 085 vectors for the ILS runway, 32 approach.
Frankfurt approach Lufthansa 197, descending to flight level
It does feel good though, flying. Alright, let's get autopilot 1 on. Boom. Let's knock this out of the way. Let's get wing lights off. Runway lights
Transavia
off.
6609er, climb flight level 280.
Let's get this popped out. See if we got any weather. Pop this out a little.
Coming to flight level 280, Transavia 6609er. Lufthansa 1423, climb flight level 270.
270.
UPS 901, heavy contact center on 133.5.
Managed climb. Let's get our lights off.
Good day, UPS 901 heavy.
Smoking auto, seatbelts off.
70, Lufthansa
Actually, let's keep the seatbelts
1423.
on.
Guests, quick heads up that you can now use your electronic devices. So, feel free to get those out, eh? Just make sure they're on flight mode, alright? Also, our Wi-Fi
Oh, you know
service
what?
FlyNet is available during
Let me
the
mess
flight
with
to
this a
Calgary.
little.
And after
So
the
I
meal service,
reinstalled
feel
the
free to select
sounds.
stuff from the Lufthansa shop if you're interested. Cheers.
110, enter request.
Scandinavian 1123, Kalmar, departure identified. Climb flight level 130.
160, heading 315, air Baltic 559.
Air Baltic 559er, climb flight level 160, heading 315.
Yeah. I like it like that.
Drive flight level 270, routine 655.
Okay, good. Alright, good. Go outside, see what this looks like. I do miss the chase plane though.
Vacuum mic with you, flight at 2,700, climbing 6,000 feet.
Transavia 6609er, climb flight level 310.
Climbing to flight level 310, Transavia 6609er.
Turning right, heading 135, Lufthansa 197.
Lufthansa 1423, climb flight level 330.
Climbing to flight level 330, Lufthansa 1423.
Lufthansa 197, proceed direct PF 670. Descend altitude 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway. 7 right approach. Speed below 220 knots until established.
Transavia 6609er, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805. Lufthansa 1423, contact Dutch Mill on 125.903.
118.805, Transavia 6609er.
Contacting Dutch Mill on 125.903, Lufthansa 1423. Dutch Mill, Lufthansa 1423, afternoon, climbing past flight level 180 to reach flight level 330.
Lufthansa 1423, Dutch Mill, identified. Goedemiddag.
Clear direct to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Spirit 891, descend and maintain flight level 200. Descending to flight level 200, Spirit 891.
Clear direct Niker and contact Schiphol approach on 119.055.
91034, clear direct BD 541. Robert Charlie Mike. Robert Charlie Mike, request frequency change to big approach. Contact approach on 126.5.
Eurowings to Lima, Milan radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 1423, Dutch Mill, climb flight level 390.
Climbing to flight level 390, Lufthansa 1423.
Airline 65 Whiskey, Munich radar, climb flight level 410.
Eastern 1128. Copenhagen control, contact Copenhagen, info on 129.475.
Lufthansa 1423, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Southwest 386, cleared, request direct to VOMAR.
Switching to Amsterdam. Amsterdam radar, Lufthansa 1423, afternoon, climbing through flight level 230 for flight level 390.
Lufthansa 1423, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
Houston Center, Southwest 386, request direct to VOMAR.
EH9er, Zulu Delta, descend flight level 070.
Flight level 070, EH9 Zulu Delta.
Flight 34085 Yankee Mike.
Alpine 85 Yankee Mike, Roger, continue at high.
Houston Center, Southwest 386. Can we get the weather for Cancun, please?
Southwest 386, Aeropuerto Internacional de Cancun. Information Mike 1351 Zulu. Wind 135 at 12. Visibility 7. Sky conditions scattered at 1500 feet. Temperature 29er, 2.24. QNH 1014. Density altitude 1600 feet. Transition level 190. Arriving and departing runways 12 right, 12 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
American 484, contact Denver Center on 125.35.
American 350, traffic alert, climb immediately to flight level 340. Climbing immediately to flight level 340, American 350.
Contact radar on 129.3, KLM 073. Dankjewel en een fijne dag.
JetBlue 201, Oakland Center, descend via Diamond 5 into San Francisco.
Scandinavian 1123, expect the Intl to Juliet arrival. I'll start your descent in about 10 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Vision Jet 1 Golf Charlie, contact Navy Key West, approach on 124.025.
Airbus 559er, enable descent now due to aircraft performance. Requesting maintain flight level 160 for 10 more minutes. 124.605, Airbus 559.
Milan radar, vision 25, Mike Victor, heavy video, flight level 270.
Transavia 6609er, Amsterdam radar, contact Langen radar on 121.355. Lufthansa 1423, Amsterdam radar, contact Langen radar on 129.3.
Mooney 567 Bravo Charlie, remain clear of restricted area 2503.
Remaining clear of restricted area 2503, Mooney 567 Bravo Charlie.
Contacting Langen.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 1423, afternoon, climbing through flight level 340 to reach flight level 390.
Lufthansa 1423, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Victor, climbing to flight level 300 for 360. 124 decimal 455 at Baltic by 559 bye bye.
I need to get map enhancement. That's something else I wanted to get.
Air Baltic 559er, Charlie I info identified. Good afternoon.
Hey, let's get some music in here. Clowns. Go bird. See what's our top of descent. 140 miles to top of descent. We are still climbing. Let me make sure we're gonna make this. Should be close.
Aerodian 65 Whiskey.
Oh,
Expect the Nolgan 6 Alpha arrival.
Have some
Expect to
cruise
descend
time
in
out.
about 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word. Direct Nol go.
Sierra 4 Zulu Lima type 77 Max.
Beatbox.
Current altitude 24,000 feet. Heading is 275. Sierra 4 Zulu
Yo, the
Lima.
Magoo is nice.
Center, maintain flight level 240.
I never thought it was gonna be a day where this type of hardware would be affordable. It feels great.
1128 Copenhagen info, contact Bremen radar on 124.075.
If you're definitely building a cockpit, you know, a decent cockpit, because you're hardcore, this thing would definitely go well or pair well with that project. The McDo, if you get everything else.
Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Citation 2 Whiskey Bravo. Contact ground for taxi instructions.
Langen radar. Expect the Oscar 4 Bravo arrival. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Expect the Oscar 4 Bravo arrival.
Oscar 4 Bravo, let's go to flight plan. We're not expecting that, are we?
TAM 3572, Brasilia Center.
Identified. Good evening.
No, we were doing the Rivo. Missing runway should be reported to the X-plane scenery gateway. I don't know what that is. I need to take a snapshot next time and post it in the Discord.
0555 Sierra Mike traffic alert 12 4 miles opposite direction.
Traffic in sight, 0555.
Alright, they said the Oscar 4B. So we're gonna do Oscar 4B. Right? Let me actually... We lowered this a little. I think it's blowing up in my ear. Alright, let's go to Navigraph. Let's go here. Oh, we didn't have an arrival. That's right.
Center identified. Good afternoon.
Oscar 4B, add to route. Are you tripping? What's going on here?
India, Sierra Mike 57. Gdansk, info identified. Dzień dobry.
Bro, are they serious?
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Expect Oscar 4B. Oh my god, hold on, man. I knew they were gonna do something weird. We're gonna have to troubleshoot this. Langdon radar, Lufthansa 1423. How are we gonna expect the Oscar 4B? That is, that arrival doesn't connect to our flight plan.
Lufthansa 1423. The Oscar for Bravo arrival is part of the current flight plan to EDC. Please verify your navigation setup and ensure your flight management system is correctly programmed for the arrival.
Guys, tripping. Langdon radar, Lufthansa 1423. The Oscar 4B is a north to south arrival and we're flying west to east.
Lufthansa 1423. The Oscar for Bravo arrival is designed for your current flight path to Dresden.
Langdon radar, you are incorrect. If you want us to come in on the Oscar 4 Bravo, you need to give us a new flight plan and provide vectors.
Just a heads up, after the service, I'll be coming around with some articles from the Lufthansa shop.
Oh, they're
if you
tripping.
fancy picking something up.
Lufthansa
So, sit tight and enjoy the flight,
Maintain the
yeah?
current heading and altitude. I'll provide vectors for the Oscar for Bravo arrival shortly.
Maintaining current heading and altitude. Awaiting vectors for Oscar 4 Bravo arrival. Lufthansa 1423.
You know what? Hold on. Let's do this.
United 771 contact approach on 126.45.
Switching to 126.45, United 771.
Langdon radar, Lufthansa 1423. Request direct Oscar 4 Bravo after waypoint Tango Alpha Delta Uniform Victor.
Cessna November 3131, Yankee Munster, Osnabrück, approach Borken-Hoxfeld Aerodrome at your 1 o'clock 19er miles. Change to advisory frequency.
Okay, great. They gave it to me. Alright, so let's do this.
Of IFR or missed approach this frequency.
Lufthansa
Doesn't want to add it to the route, which is killing me.
proceed direct to Oscar for Bravo.
Let's go.
JetBlue 201, contact NorCal approach on 128.325.
Italy 5, 214, 126 miles to Mumbai Airport. Baby.
Here, stop.
3572, descend. Flight level 300.
It's flight 5214. Expect the EMRA 2 Alpha arrival. I'll have you descending in about 5 minutes.
Alright, I don't know why I'm doing it in here. I could just do it in the next view. Okay. Oh no, here it is. Alright, so now Let's go
Honda
here.
57, please expedite your
Oscar
climb to
4
flight
Bravo.
level 430.
It doesn't want to give it to me, man. Alright. I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. That's not a factor. So let's go in here.
It's flight 5214. Contact Ahmedabad radar on 123.75.
Let me see. There is no transitions asking, so let's do that. Okay, let's go.
Air Canada 1455, you're leaving controlled airspace.
Alright, let's just
Contact
insert
Oceanic
that,
Control.
see what we
Primary is
got.
119.565, secondary is 132.335.
Honda 57. Contact Bremen radar on 125.3.
Alright, let's do.
Lufthansa 464, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Insert. Let's see what this looks like. Let's go here.
Denver Center on 127.1,
Alright, that's perfect.
American 2450, good day.
Right. Actually, let's just.
Denver Center, American 2450, flight level 320.
Oscar. I don't know if that's right, but.
4, Alpha Bravo traffic 10 o'clock 4 miles level at 90500.
I also want to report this.
Alpha Bravo.
I'm not saying their directions are wrong, but it's just
3 Alpha arrival, Bamboo
the way they provide it, I think is incorrect. That's a deviation. That's a big deviation from the approved flight plan. So they should have said. They should have told me from which waypoint I should go direct to the arrival. So let's do that. Alright, so after Tada, Padu, we're going to the arrival. Let's make sure we have that in there correctly. So I don't want to mess this up. Doesn't seem right to me. Because this arrival goes to EDC when I'm looking at it. Right?
Miler at flight level 310, Spirit 117.
I can't even pin this, that's crazy. Ophelia. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's in there to the best. Oh no, I'm good now. I just went Airbus mode. I just went Boeing mode. Alright, so
3572, descend, flight level 240.
Navigraph is stripping me out. I gotta understand why it won't give it to me.
Victor, hello, Control Marseille with you, passing 8000, climbing to 240 factor.
American 2450, Denver Center, contact Salt Lake Center on
Navigraph is
133.6.
also acting up right now. Cray. Alright, back to music. Crisis kind of averted.
American 2450, good day. Lufthansa 143, contact Bremen radar on 133.725.
So, afternoon, Alpine 85 Yankee 9, could you flight level 370?
Switching to Bremen radar on 133.725, Lufthansa 1423. 23, good afternoon, maintaining flight level 390.
Lufthansa 1423, Bremen radar identified. Good afternoon. On the 57, contact Gdansk info on 127.15.
India, Sierra Mike 57, Gdansk info identified, VATSIM.
Airbus X-ray, flight watch center, descend altitude 3100, turn left, heading 310 vectors for the aeronav, runway 14 approach.
Top 87 Echo. Victor, Marseille
I'm
Control,
so dumb.
contact
This is what I should have
radar
did.
Geneva 119.175.
Lufthansa 1910, Vienna radar, contact Milan radar on 118.675.
Leipzig 64 Charlie. Contact Becker control on 129.5.
Alpha radar from top Swiss 87 Echo Victor with you crossing flight level 180 climbing to 240.
Condor 3 Lima Kilo, Sarajevo radar identified. Good afternoon.
Camp 3572 cross PJ 012 at flight level 070.
Flight 5214, Ahmedabad radar, contact Mumbai approach on 119.3.
United 627, Albuquerque Center cleared direct pirate for a shortcut.
UPS 461 heavy cleared for the Star arrival contact approach on 119.3.
Cleared for the Star, switching to 119.3, UPS 461 heavy.
Vision Jet Golf Echo Juliet, you're welcome.
Vision Jet Golf Echo Juliet, standing by for descent to be level at 5,000 feet at Egress.
Vision Jet Golf Echo Juliet, maintain 5,000 at Griff.
Citation 69 Mike Echo, Albuquerque Center. Expect the visual runway 31 approach into Taos. Descent in about 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Tom 3572, contact Palmas control on 119.0.
United 771 contact approach on 126.45.
Switching to 126.45, United 771.
15.
German Eagle Bremen radar, roger. QNH 1021.
The support saying there's a DNS issue.
Caution bird activity.
I'm not gonna mess with that. Alright, let's go.
German Eagle 2, climb and maintain flight level 300. Information echo. 142.
Which is 1014. Let's go curve. Let's make sure that is correct. It's 1014 now. Compass bridging actually. Wind is position level is 55.
Contact Vienna. Radar on 133.8.
350 at 14. Okay, that's good. 350. Wind is the same, just the difference. Alright, that's good. 40 miles, okay.
Temperature 13. Dew point 0. QNH 10.
Let's go here.
Identified. Good afternoon.
I mean, I wish this thing would open, bro. This is annoying.
125.08, vision to Finland. Bye. Control, bonjour, vision to Finland, Victor 5W360.
Will not let me.
Delta 1915, Piarco Center identified. Good morning.
Crazy. Navigraph doesn't work. Alright, how long do I have?
Oceanic Center on 118.15 for Delta 1870.
Let's do landing perf, reset. It's good on low, so let's get that in there.
Flight level 340.
Let's go descent preparation, not yet. That's good. Flight plan is good. Oh, descent preparation, my bad. Alright, we got the weather. Landing conditions. FMS is set. That is good. Landing elevation. Oh, pressure, here we go. 750. I would look that up, but Navigraph parts doesn't want to load right now, so I'm going to assume that is correct. Everything is good. Right, 20. Let's come. Bremen radar, Lufthansa 1423, request clearance to descend via Oscar 4 Bravo into the airport. I totally forgot what the airport name was.
Lufthansa 1423, cleared Oscar 4 Bravo, arrival into Dresden. When you're ready, descend flight level 270.
We're gonna do this, brother. Let's go. Oh, what am I doing?
Oscar 4 Bravo, arrival into Dresden. Descend flight level.
When you forget you have hardware to change that. Alright, we got that. I'm just gonna close Navigraph. It's not working.
Contact New York Center on 133.2. New York Center 133.2.
April 6th, map. Okay, they're tracking that. It's messed up.
Switching to Munich radar 126.175, Lufthansa 1423. Munich radar, Lufthansa 1423, afternoon, maintaining flight level 390.
Oh, this is 2023, bro. What?
Lufthansa 1423, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
Alright, let's go to current. Someone just posted saying they were having this issue.
Night radar area center. You're leaving controlled airspace. Contact oceanic control. Primary is 119.565. Secondary is 132.335.
Mooney 10 Bravo Mike cleared to climb 10,000 resume own navigation. Climbing to 10,000, resuming on navigation, Mooney 10 Bravo Mike.
DFL 61, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
DFL 361, contact Prague radar on 127.825.
Prague radar on 127.825, DFL 361.
Transavia 6609ers, contact Langen radar on 125.2. Lufthansa 1423, Munich radar, descend flight level 170.
Descending flight level 170, Lufthansa 1423.
Honda 57, I need you at flight level 430, sir.
Houston Center bearer November 213 Sierra 8 is with you at 4,000.
Alright, top of descent. 2. Bro, nothing works.
1423, descend flight level 130.
Maybe I should just start playing regular video games, so I don't have time to troubleshoot everything all the time.
Condor 3, Lima Kilo, Sarajevo radar. Contact Belgrade radar on 122.215.
Alright, we're... Oh, nice. 130, let's go.
November 897,
Everything working, so let's see. What does that look like?
Maintaining current heading, November 897, Lima Sierra.
Okay, that takes us to Austin, kind of.
Right, everyone. We've left our cruising altitude and are now starting our approach to Dresden. So, it's time to return to stow those tables and buckle up here. And just a heads up, the lavatories are not allowed anymore, so keep that in mind. Thanks for that, eh?
Vienna radar, contact Munich radar on 123.55.
I can't even pin anything. This is crazy.
Eurowings to Lima, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
I'm gonna have to reinstall this after this. Alright, let's go. Alright, nothing's wrong, so that's good.
370 for 350, report wind level. Leaving 370 for 350.
I could load Navigraph, it loads everything up, but I can't make any changes. It doesn't want to change.
Radar identified. Good afternoon.
KLF 24 arrival into Wellington for descending flight level 070, Lufthansa 656.
Lufthansa 656, contact Bremen radar on 119.505.
Air Canada 1455, descend flight level 250.
Good afternoon, speed 954 Mike at flight level 370.
Oh, my log is saying some crazy stuff.
Mike, Brussels control identified. Good afternoon.
Here, let me,
Lufthansa 1423, descend flight level 080.
Descending flight level 080, Lufthansa 1423.
Eurowings to Lima, Munich radar. Expect the Domo 1 Alpha arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
I'll do this after.
1128, contact Langen radar on 17.725. Transavia 6609er, radar services terminated, squawk 7000 and...
Transavia 6609er, Munich radar, maintain flight level 310.
Maintain flight level 310, Transavia 6609er.
China Eastern 1128, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
November 245, Mike Charlie, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Climbing to 10,000 feet, November 245, Mike Charlie.
Delta India Echo Tango Bravo, clear direct to BC7, heading 070.
Radar Delta India Echo Tango Bravo on final runway 25 in cockpit.
Emirates 145 Heavy,
Jeddah control. Contact Riyadh control on 132.905.
Air France 771, Piarco Center identified. Good morning, QNH 1014.
Address 145 Heavy, Riyadh Control, identified. Good evening.
American 2450, Los Angeles Center. Descent in about 20 minutes.
China Eastern 1128, lag and radar. Whenever you'd like to send, flight level 260.
All right.
American 2450, roger. Descend in 20 minutes.
That's good.
Yes, we will descend to flight level 260, China Eastern 128.
China Eastern 1128, descend flight level 260.
Air France 771, Piarco Center, climb flight level 250. November 556, Bravo, Quebec Squawk 7654, identify. Squawk 7654, November 556, Bravo, Quebec.
Told me to send 8,000. Maybe to have the chart open for the approach, so I'll just fly what I got programmed, which is this, right? Yep. Time is it? Oh, 11 o'clock. I gotta do homework. Oh, humbug. 8,000 right here. Right. Let's get lights on. Cool, let's go. Boom.
Make sure your seats are in the full upright position. Don't forget to buckle up, eh? You'll get info about your connection flights from the Lufthansa staff once we're on the ground. So, just sit tight and keep it together, alright? You're welcome, Captain.
Definitely icing at 6,000. Munich radar, Lufthansa 1423, request descent to 4,000.
Lufthansa 1423, descend flight level 070.
Yeah, they don't even know where we're at,
Lufthansa
to be honest.
1423.
Alright, we were
1423, descend flight
14.
level 050, turn left heading 180 vectors for the ILS runway 4 approach. Descending flight level
Alright, ice not detected anymore.
Turning left heading 180 for vectors to the ILS runway 4 approach. Lufthansa 1423.
We are locked.
1423, turn left heading 200. Turning left heading 200. Lufthansa 1423. Lufthansa 1423, turn left heading 185.
Turning left heading 185. Lufthansa 1423.
Lufthansa 1423, 7 miles from Gompa. Turn left heading 095, descend altitude 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 4 approach.
Let's go speed manage.
Descend to 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 4 approach. Lufthansa 1423.
Lufthansa 1423, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending to 4,000 feet. Lufthansa 1423.
Envoy 901, Malta info identified, Ilal Tajev.
Lufthansa 1423, contact Dresden Tower on 122.903.
Contacting Dresden Tower on 122.903. Lufthansa 1423. Dresden Airport Tower, Lufthansa 1423, afternoon. We're established on the ILS for runway 4 approach.
Lufthansa 1423, Dresden Airport Tower, wind 05 at 13, runway 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 4, Lufthansa 1423.
EV89 Zulu Delta, wind 360 at 12, gusting 23, runway 8 right, clear to land. Caution bird activity.
Cessna 23 Tango, welcome to Flint. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Moving 824 Foxtrot Delta, taxi to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie. Taxiing to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie, moving 824 Foxtrot Delta.
Comanche, Delta Alpha Sierra Mike, Dresden Tower, clear to land.
Sierra Mike is clear to land, runway 22, merci.
Comanche, Sierra Mike, clear to land.
Continue approach, EV 890 Delta.
$2,500.
Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike, extend downwind, I'll call your base. Extending downwind,
2,000.
base call, Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike.
Delta Charlie Mike, say again your request.
Delta Charlie Mike, goodbye.
$2,000.
Delta 1399, contact departure on 118.05.
Clear for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
I wonder, I need to look that up. This way I can say it at the appropriate time. I think it's 10,000 they should pick Z's for landing, right? I don't know. 8 to 5 looking a little off, but...
Citation 433 Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway 12, traffic on final. Holding short of runway 12, citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
Alright, landing gear, flaps, spurs armed. Super wind. Ooh, come on.
Air Bravo is holding short of runway
There we
21
go.
for IFR departure.
Ooh.
Cirrus 143 Sierra, Bravo, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, winds 105 at 3.
runway heading.
One
I'm gonna let it come down from minimum.
Light runway heading, Sears 143 Sierra Bravo.
Bring it down to minimums. Still 20.
Citation to Whiskey Bravo. Welcome to Seattle. Contact ground on 121.7.
Holy moly.
500. Delta taxi to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie.
400.
Taxiing to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie, moving 824 Foxtrot Delta.
300. 100 above.
Taxiing to terminal via Alpha and monitor this frequency, Transavia 6609.
200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard.
Holy
5.
moly. I swear that thing just fell out of the sky. It wasn't even letting me control it. Holy moly, there's no way.
Lufthansa 1423, welcome to Dresden.
Auto brake off.
On 121
Holy moly. I'm not sure about this beta.
Cirrus 30 Bravo. Contact departure.
I am not sure
Ground on
about the beta.
121.98.
That was
Lufthansa
nuts.
1423. Dresden Airport ground. Lufthansa
No way, dude.
1423. Afternoon. We're clear of runway 4 and ready to taxi through the gate.
Lufthansa 1423, Dresden Airport ground. Taxi to gate via Delta Hotel. Good day.
Bro, that was the roughest approach I've ever flown in this game.
333 Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway
Excuse me,
Lima,
this,
waiting for clearance. Holding short of taxiway Lima, Learjet, 333 Lima Juliet.
Good day. Lufthansa 1423.
Oh, we've just landed in Dresden, eh? Thanks for sticking with us through this low-cost adventure. The weather here is a bit chilly, around 12 degrees Celsius, and no clouds, so that's something, I guess.
That was definitely a go around. I should have just went around.
Captain Sierra India Mike, First Officer Chad, and the whole crew, including John, Sarah, and Mike, would like to say goodbye to you now. The local time here is 4:16 p.m. Cheers for flying with us, eh?
Oh man. Let's get this off. Holy moly.
Alexandria ground, Catbird 104, request pushback and start.
That was definitely
gate 1, please.
a landing that takes this plane to maintenance, for sure.
54 Charlie Whiskey requesting
This is like the second flight in a month where it just fell.
November 4 Charlie Whiskey, cleared to Bow Bells.
It just felt like it wasn't responding to my controls. It's like I was pulling back, and it just went
Flight
down.
level 28010 minutes after departure. Departure on
Crazy.
124.85, squawk 6426. And a change to your departure runway this time. You can expect runway 20.
Not gonna lie, I might just keep flying,
104.
not the beta.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 22, contact ground on 121.9.
It's always hard to tell if something's wrong or if something introduced just, I don't know. I don't know if that was realistic or maybe that's a bug, but I guess we'll see in the replay. I was pulling back the way I normally pull back. Yeah, I've been flying this thing for a while, and that thing did not feel like it was responding.
Departure runway 22. Initial climb to 8,000 feet, current departure on 125.
I know how to pull back and where to get it, right? That's crazy.
Maintain 9,000, expect flight level 280. Departure 124.85, squawk 6426.
November 4 Charlie Whiskey, read back correct.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, proceed straight to the international terminal via taxiway Kilo.
Proceeding straight to international terminal via Kilo, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Easy to Golf, progressive taxi lights are on. Follow the path to gate 2 via hotel.
Follow the path to gate 2 via hotel, EC250. Ground, Airbus Alpha 3 Factor Charlie Papa, ready for pushback and start. Liverpool ground right here, 447, ready to taxi to runway 09.
I think tonight, that was 20 knot winds. Tonight I'm gonna fly that in regular X plane 12 point.
Liverpool ground, taxi to runway 9er via Tango, Alpha, Charlie.
'Cause that plane was oscillating way too much for that wind.
Taxi to runway 9 via
Like 20
Alpha,
knots.
Tango Charlie.
I've flown through 20 knot wind, bro. The Airbus handles that easy. Especially when it wasn't even a crosswind. It was literally coming right at us. And that thing was oscillating like crazy.
To runway 27 right via 2 southwest, Lima Bravo.
And it felt like it just I didn't even pull the power back. It just fell out of the sky.
Hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Hey, where am I
Pulling
going?
the Falcon, holding short of Charlie Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Here, turn left.
Clear to Hamburg with the Oscar 7 Whiskey departure. That is found.
Holy
Roger,
moly.
2, climb to 4,000. Departure is 125.875.
That was scary, though.
2544 with 4345.
Hey, where am I
With
going?
4345, request push and start with.
That was a setup today, though. Navigraph ain't working.
Taxi runway 27 right by 2 southwest, Lima Bravo, Delta 9er 27.
And you know what? We're gonna park right here.
Alexandria ground, Catbird 104, request progressive taxi to runway 32, departure.
Let's get APU bleed on.
Catbird 104, taxi to runway 32 via Alpha, Echo. Progressive taxi path is on. Contact tower.
These guys are taking a bus
127.35
today.
when ready for departure.
Embraer 225, Echo Mike, taxi to holding point Bravo 1 via taxiways Alpha and Charlie.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 1 via Alpha and Charlie, Embraer 225, Echo Mike.
Dresden ground, Baron Delta Golf Mike Alpha Victor, request clearance IFR to Berlin.
Lufthansa 454, read back correct.
It's entirely possible Microsoft ruined me and I gotta get back to it, but I need to see this replay.
Taxi to runway 32 via Alpha Echo.
Let's get that on, let's get this
We'll
off.
contact tower on 1.
Air Canada 1455,
Alright, I need to
taxi
see
to
this.
gate 33.
That
Via Charlie
was
5 Bravo 6, Bravo. Progressive taxi path will be activated. Have a good day.
Taxi to runway 35 right via Tango Kilo Echo cross runway 27
Oh, I thought it was gonna
right
crash, bro.
discretion contact tower.
If it would have crashed, I would have never played beta until it was fully released. Bro, look at this.
001 Bravo, clear to land, runway 12, caution, wake turbulence from the departing jet.
Let's see what this looks like outside.
Runway 12, Beechcraft 90001 Bravo.
Contact around 1.755 Lufthansa 5 contact.
I mean, it don't look that bad, but it didn't feel like that. And look where I landed, dude. I was giving that thing right rudder. You can't see it, can you? Yeah, that was a doozy. I'm giving it right rudder right now, and it's not even turning. Oof, look at that.
Hawk 542 Alpha X-ray, extend upwind.
That thing felt firm.
Extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call. Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
DHL 025, we must approach runway 04. Please, we request vectors for next.
Attention all aircraft. Golf now, current QNH 1015.
That was a sad landing. Alright, let me turn. I'm gonna have to reinstall Navigrabs. I don't know what's up with that thing. Man, default airports in Microsoft and X-Plane, they just look great all the time. Like, look at this. You know, if I flew here in Microsoft, this building probably wouldn't have windows. That's the only thing that's awesome about XB12. All the major airports, especially, they're all pretty decent. Man. Almost want to land that again. Do we have a save? Look at this. Even this is tripping. Oh no, we're in a replay, right? Yeah, replay, okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Get out of here. Alright. Has this been saved? I'm kind of sad. I want to try that again. Where's this auto save position? I'm almost scared to load it. Ah well, let's just shut it down. Alright. Let's get this. Let's get shocks done. We can unlock this. Let's get the beacon off. Get power. And then everything should be auto. You can start deboarding. Oh, I turned it off. Alright, man. Other than the landing, MCDU was fabulous. The FCU was awesome as usual. I've had that for a while. Definitely gonna keep flying the Airbus this week. I might finish. Nah, I'm gonna finish this tour. There's a lot of Airbus flying in this tour, and everything's pretty decently close. And when I have time, I could probably do 2 legs as opposed to doing a really long, you know, A330, which I want to do sometime next week. But man, let's shut this thing down. What do we need? Let's do shutdown procedures. Let's go checklist, parking. Okay, we have trucks are good, so we could get out of here. This is up. Trucks are up, right? Yeah, trucks are up. Let's go EFB, parking brake. We're gonna wait for all that. Engines are off, slides are all disarmed. Got that off. External lights are off. Oh, let's get fuel pumps off. We could take this off. Ground control, we could leave that off. We could turn that off. This is off. Let's get this off. This is on low. EFB, fuel pumps are off. Yep. Oh yeah, let's get TCAS. So let's go. We could turn this off and it should be zeroed. Alright, what else we got? ECAM is good. Parking brake, we took that off. Securing, we're good. Crew oxygen supplies off. Adheres is off. External lights off. APU is off, correct. Emergency lights off, no smoking is off. External power, we turn that off in a minute. Let's go back to overhead. External power off. All right. Here we go. Good flight, terrible landing today. Definitely got to get used to X-Plane after 2 weeks of Microsoft. It's definitely a different skill set. Definitely a different skill set. And I should have went around. That was definitely a go around criteria. And that's on me. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching and adios.